Katya has a question. May I renew a sold listing, changing it with a similar one, changing only photos, different only color and small details, and maintaining the title and tags? I have heard different. Okay, let me summarize that. Basically, you're asking, can I use a listing that's sold and change it for something similar, right? And the reason you would do that is to keep the listing quality score and the sales history behind it. And I would say yes, because I have heard Etsy admins say, as long as it's just a color difference or something small where you really wouldn't have to change the title or tags other than just that one detail, yes, you can do that. I've heard other people say, like other Etsy admins say, we don't like you doing that because it confuses people when they're looking at their favorites and they go from their favorites to the listings and it's different. Okay. I'm not so concerned about that. I think that the benefits of using a sold listing that's very similar outweighs that. So I would, yes, use that if that's the kind of thing that I did one of a kind stuff, but I just made things that were very similar and I changed the photo to represent what was actually being sold, as long as it's very, very close to the original listing. If you're selling shoes and you want to change it for a lamp, no, don't do that, because that's weird and that is not representative. Also, you have to think of how Etsy search algorithm is working right now, and that's not going to help the listing, because once Etsy gets something in its loop, it gets a listing, it kind of understands it, it knows who to show it to, it knows what it is. If you take it and change it substantially, then it's not going to be shown to the right people. And there is another question I'm going to get to next, but yeah. So I would say yes, use the listing photos over, as long as it's like one minor detail that you can change and it's still the same listing description, the same tags, except for that one detail. Change the photos to show the actual item that the customer is going to get, and that should work fine.